Hey guys, how are you? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Pisces placements. So if you have Pisces as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. We're going to get into your read. This is the Modern Witch Tarot deck that we're using today. So angels of love and light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Pisces placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, what do they need to know for the current energies for the next 7 days? From whenever they come across this reading, what do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your read. So thank you for your patience, guys. I truly appreciate it. Feels good. So what's going on for you guys? Just really wanted to come through, okay? So, oh, these as well, okay. So we have a few extra cards. King of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's your energy, you're coming straight through in your reading. Knight of Cups, more water sign energy, okay. Ten of Pentacles, wow. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a fire sign energy. And the Five of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords with the Strength card, Leo energy. Okay, interesting. So, I'm feeling predominantly that there may be a little bit of resistance at the moment in regards to potentially a love scenario. There could be something going on whereby you and someone are just not necessarily talking at all. Like there's been a breakdown in communication, there's silence, there's been potentially some sort of disagreement, or you and someone may have not been on the best of terms. Or if you're currently dealing with someone, I feel like there's a sense of like, you know, love and care in this particular connection. But then at the same time, I'm getting a little bit of nitpicking energy, right? Something that may be kind of causing a lot of emotions to come up to the surface here, and so therefore there's this kind of like a clashing of personalities or clashing of egos or what have you. So that may or may not necessarily resonate, but that's some of the messages I'm picking up on straight off the bat here, right? I feel like you are someone here who has done, you know, a considerable amount of work on yourself, especially in regards to healing certain aspects. There could still be things that are coming up for you that may be a little bit triggering now and again, or cause you to doubt whether you are actually moving further ahead in your healing journey than not. But I feel for the most part, like you're coming across as someone who's very emotionally aware, very emotionally intelligent, socially intelligent. And, you know, I feel like there is somebody else that you're dealing with who you're seeing this person as someone who is like an equal to you, like you're equally yoked with each other, but there could be a difference in how you kind of communicate with each other. Love languages may be different, or there could be something happening in regards to a home environment, or this may not even necessarily be romantic. It could be something towards family or friends, what have you, maybe even in the workplace, right? And I feel like if there have been some sort of disputes, I feel like there is going to be a mediation of these particular disputes. If it has been causing any upset in a potential romantic or just a platonic connection, I feel like this is something that's going to be resolved, or can be resolved if you were to put in the work to coming up with solutions to the problems, or to the situations, rather than just kind of pointing the finger at the other person to do this, that and the third, or them doing that to you. I feel like there's a sense of accountability being taken, and responsibility for one's actions here, in regards to a connection. You know, maybe somebody didn't necessarily think and feel on some level that they needed to take accountability or responsibility for their actions, right? But I feel like there's something that's switching up here where there is clarity coming through, and this person's realizing that in order for things to move on a lot smoothly between you and this individual, okay, that they have to kind of, you know, put themselves out there in an emotional way as well, so that therefore you guys kind of know where you stand with each other in a particular connection. The other message I'm picking up on is that something in regards to your career or finances may be switching up for you, especially if you've had some sort of troubles to do with an actual work environment, like if you go to the office, or, you know, I'm picking up on maybe a family business or something to do with, you know, living with particular individuals if you're working from home. There has been a few things that have been a bit irritating, right? I'm getting a little bit of potentially office politics if you are in the actual like corporate kind of world where you go into a physical location to work. There have been disputes, but I feel like something is getting ironed out here to do with that, so that you and this person or these people can kind of see more eye to eye. But there's definitely been like some sort of gross misunderstanding or breakdown in communication, like some people saying of certain things that may not necessarily be, I'm hearing, wholly true about someone, and like clearing the air. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting that impression, but I am. With the career and the finances, I feel that you may have been dealing with a little bit of conflict, on internal conflict in regards to what are your next steps for your career path. Okay, you could have been sitting there thinking, well, the money may be relatively good, or I'm relatively stable right now because of the job that I have, and yes, I have a roof over my head, I'm able to pay off my bills, and, you know, I don't really have to overly worry too much about the finances. But then a sense of feeling like, well, I would like more out of it than just a paycheck. I'd like to be able to express myself in a more creative manner. I want to be able to try out different things. Maybe I want the opportunity to travel more or have some flexi time, I'm hearing, in regards to my work-life balance. So something could be coming through where there's an important discussion with an authority figure or a boss or a supervisor as to whether something can be arranged where, you know, there is more of a particular balance, and there's this sense of being able to be a bit more creative in some aspects to do with a particular job or position. And there may be this, like, if it is somebody that you're dealing with of an authority figure, like this person's actually going to be very understanding. You may actually just have this kind of notion, potentially, that this person wouldn't go for whatever it is that you're going to say to them. So for instance, if you're like, well, you know, I haven't had a promotion in, you know, a very long time here, I was wondering, you know, about the potential of what else would there be needing to do in order for me to get to this next level here. I'd like to have this career development. And someone actually is like pretty pleased that you've come forward, because they might got the wrong end of the stick as well, and maybe felt like you were quite comfortable in a situation, or that you didn't want to have this sense of advancement in your career. Like they potentially thought that, you know, you were just relatively happy kind of going with the flow with whatever this is. But I feel like you're coming through and showing off the initiative and being like, actually, I do really love what it is that I'm doing, and I have a lot of enjoyment in regards to this, but there are certain things that have been coming up for me whereby I now need to make significant changes, and there needs to be some sort of improvement in regards to, you know, me progressing on my career, or there's this advancement in pay or getting of a bonus or something, so that I feel like I'm staying afloat with whatever it is that I've got going on. So that may be something that's coming through. So somebody's actually going to be a lot more open to discussing things with you, like negotiating terms, I'm hearing, than you may think and feel or perceive that this person is going to be. So this individual is maybe going to say to you, look, if you were to bring up this proposition or your case, your argument, whatever it is, for you to have this kind of bump up, as it were, this level up, they may be like, look, okay, just give me a little bit of time, let me sleep on it, let me think through a few things, and I will get back to you and we'll take action in regards to these ideas and see how we can go from there. So somebody's actually going to be a lot more, I'm hearing sympathetic or kind of compassionate, more empathic, more intellectually kind of understanding a whole scenario, right? They're going to get the gist as to why you've come forward or felt the need to come forward with this particular proposition or whatever this is. So I'm picking up on quite a few things, right? But there is something shifting to do with the finances here. Now, some of you may be even contemplating about selling your home, or you've been wanting to get the money for a deposit for a new home, or you've been wanting to potentially purchase a location for an office space if you're someone who is a freelance worker or a self-employed or an entrepreneur. Like, you could be someone that's like, right, well, it's a bit crowded where I am with what I've got going on in my life. I haven't got like a dedicated space whereby I can separate my work and my personal life, especially if you're working from home. And if you live with other people as well, like family members or flatmates or what have you, maybe a romantic interest, there's a sense of, you know, not feeling like you're having what it is that you need in order to thrive, to kind of reach of your potential. Because I feel like there is the sense of like you knowing that you have, you know, untapped resources and abilities to get to where it is that you want to get to, but there's certain things that you feel on a physical level that you're needing to switch up or would like to switch up. Or like, even for instance, like if you are someone that's working from home, right, and you're dealing with a lot of noise disturbances, or like you may be thinking to yourself, right, I'd like to discuss with this person or these people like a schedule of, so that I can be able to work in peace where I'm not distracted, and that, you know, everything is going to be mediated and it's going to come across a lot easier and not as potentially difficult as what it may have appeared to be in your mind of how you thought these people were going to be responding to your requests on certain things, if you get what I mean, which is really interesting here, guys. So let's get some cards. Wow, the Tower just came straight out here. So the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy coming through. Oh, right, lively. Eight of Swords. Oh, Hermit. Virgo energy, Page of Swords, air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's this all about then, please? What's this about? Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Sagittarius placements may be significant as well. Something is very radically shifting for you soon, okay? Yeah, with the Fool, Aries energy. There's like a new beginning or a big switch up in your energy, or a whole scenario just kind of taking place here. And that can resonate for many things. But let me just get a few more cards to clarify what's going on here. What else, please and thank you? The Moon. Well, there's your energy, Pisces, coming through. Oh, okay. Two of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay, so we had another card just fly out here, which is the Three of Wands, and it did actually come out upright with the Strength card, Leo energy, the Six of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Justice. And we're currently in Libra season as I go to film and post of this reading, but obviously this is timeless. It's whenever you guys come across it. And this is also a general reading, so with the messages, just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and use your own sense of discernment with the messages. So guys, really fascinating how we have like 5 major arcanas coming through straight away, right? You know, maybe even 6, you know, coming through potentially with the Justice card. So what that says to me is that there is something really profound getting ready to take place, like some sort of potential fated event. Like I'm getting destiny is at play here. There's a turning of the tables. I'm hearing turning of the tides on something. And I don't feel like it's just necessarily one thing. I feel like it's a multitude of things. Okay. I feel like there's something significant about travel coming up for you. There could be a short trip, or if it is a short trip, then this could be to do with like I'm getting like a domestic flight, maybe. So, like having to get on an airplane, but it's only going to take a short period of time. So, this could be something related to your work, for to signing of a contract or for a meeting, or this may be someone at a distance who's communicating with you, maybe online here, emailing here, or giving you a phone call, maybe saying about potentially having an important discussion or a conversation about certain things in regards to legalities or correspondence or children, I'm picking up as well. Some of you may be just getting ready, potentially to discuss or kind of work out the details to do with a holiday, planning of a holiday, coming up with ideas on maybe how to, I'm hearing potentially fund of this holiday, or just discussing where it is that you would like to go. With someone, I'm hearing potentially if there is a romantic interest, like somebody here and yourself, if you have been having a few issues, like you're like, well, do you know what? Things have been feeling a little bit, heavy, with other things going on in our lives, and it would just be nice to have a moment to kind of retreat and take a break from it all and just spend some quality time together. That could be something that may be significant. I also feel here that somebody has been overthinking a lot. They've been analyzing over certain things, right? And they're wanting to have some sort of clarity, some sort of answers to come through for them about something in particular. Okay, now this could be to do with a work scenario, could be to do with a legal situation, it could be to do with something medical here that's coming up for me potentially, or whether this is to do with a relationship or just a connection of sorts, if it's platonic or it's work related. Like somebody has definitely felt trapped or restricted in some sort of way, like they've not been able to express themselves, or they felt like they've had to be silenced in some way. So they feel like I just can't really keep this to myself anymore, and I want to vocalize what it is that I've been thinking and feeling in regards to this scenario. Now this could be you, or this could be somebody else feeling this kind of way, and they haven't come through and spoken to you yet, but they want to. They may be trying to figure out the right words, to be able to put forward towards you, like articulate how it is that they want to say what it is that they want to say. And I feel like something's happening out of the blue here in regards to a person maybe reappearing in your life with this Wheel of Fortune. Like this could be somebody romantic that you and this person, for some, if you've been in a long-term separation or there's been very little contact, or if there has been communication, it's kind of like not really free flowing here. There's been little bouts of communication. You could be talking one minute, everything seems to be fine, kind of moving on nicely, and then all of a sudden it feels like there's a blockage in the way, or like there's this abruptness to do with, just your communication. Like there's been a breakdown in it, and somebody wants to resolve this. They don't want this stop and start with you, especially if it is a romantic connection and you have been at a physical distance from this person, and there's this like potential emotional distance between you as well, because obviously something needs to be aired out here. So somebody just wants to come through and put it out in the open, and I'm getting a little bit of like word vomit energy, whereby someone has been kind of like having this analysis paralysis of, I don't want to F this up. And I feel that if I don't take the time that I need to figure out what it is that I want to say and put it out there in a specific way, I feel like I'm going to mess things up. But I don't feel like this person necessarily would mess up of anything. I feel like somebody's fears are getting to the better of them in regards to how they want to be able to communicate with you. Like, they're just too much in their head and they're not really tapping in with their emotions, their feelings, their intuition here. Because I feel like there's a sense of openness, right, in regards to you, potentially. But what I mean by that is obviously you could be a cross watcher here, what have you. This other person may have Pisces placements as well. There is the openness. I feel like there's this gateway, this portal of communication that you would be open to having with this person. Like, you see things from another perspective compared to maybe before. There's been time for you to kind of both grow, mature, elevate here, right? So how this person is perceiving of how you would react to them or respond to them is actually very different to how you would actually have of this kind of, I'm hearing, adult conversation with this person. Like, you've got two people that are very grown here. That's what I'm getting, right? So this person may be kind of dreaming of you at this time, right? This person may be daydreaming of you. They may be thinking about you all the time. This person may have also had some sort of dream recently that may have made them feel very much like tense, because they could have potentially had some sort of information come through that there was a possibility that you may turn your back or move on to somebody else or start dating somebody else or what have you. But that's all actually an illusion for the most part. But that's coming through for this person. I don't feel like that's necessarily something that is the case with you. Like, I feel like there is this sense of openness, but obviously everyone's scenario is different here. The other thing I'm picking up on is that there may be certain things that you are feeling that are kind of falling apart right now, right? But they're falling apart to fall into place. And I feel like that could be in every area of your life and not just something romantic. I feel like something to do with your career, your finances, your health. Maybe this is something that's going to be directly affecting you or indirectly affecting you, but it's going through some sort of third-party situation, like an external individual here, and it still necessarily has an effect on you, but it may be not necessarily you directly, if you get what I mean, right? But there is some sort of destruction of something for there to be enlightenment about something. So if there have been some sort of secrets that have been kind of kept away here, I'm hearing like hidden, there's going to be an unveiling, there's going to be a revealing of what these things are. Now, you may have intuitively felt that whatever this could potentially be, right? I mean, it may be for a whole host of things, okay? But there's something that's getting ready to be revealed to you. And I feel that in order for you to fully get this information, there may be a time period where you're needing to be a little bit more passive and in receptive energy to kind of check in with yourself. I'm picking up on like meditation, prayer will bring you answers, what have you. That's what I'm getting, right? Or you're going to be receiving messages in dreams. I'm picking up on something to do with astral travel may be significant for someone, right? Or something to do with a lucid dream, a vivid dream. Or there's something about maybe you are recognizing or realizing that you could have had a premonition about something. Maybe a long time ago this may have happened, and then something's kind of unfolding because it's like the right time for it to unfold, and you may have been like, oh, well, how is it that I still remember of having this particular, premonition from way back then, and then it's just unfolding in front of me now. So there could be like looking back in retrospect going, wow, I wasn't having it all in my head, wasn't making it up. This is something that actually is coming to light. And there could be the sense of curiosity in regards to researching or educating yourself in certain subjects here, especially anything to do with that will come across as, maybe taboo, okay, like the occult, divination, spirituality, those types of things, okay? Interesting. So I feel like there is actually luck that's coming through on your side, right? I'm hearing, I know it doesn't necessarily feel like that right now, but there is something switching up here. I feel like the next 7 days or so for you are going to be really important to take the time to rest a little bit more, to reflect a little bit more, and not kind of be out here rushing around like a headless chicken. Okay, just maybe if you feel like you're wanting to keep yourself to yourself, being a little bit more reserved, then obviously there's no issues with that, right? So I just feel like I'm being called to kind of get a few more cards here. Why is this Tower coming through in the way that it is? Why is the Tower coming through? Ace of Pentacles. Wow, that's beautiful. Especially to be right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So there feels like there's something very positive in regards to receiving certain resources or finances. You know, maybe if you were to put yourself out there in regards to talking to a boss or an authority figure and a supervisor, what have you, and you're like, oh, actually, yeah, it's been a while since I've had a promotion. I was wondering, if I could do a particular course or something that may allow me to be able to add a few more strings to my bow. So therefore, I'm kind of gaining that sense of income or whatever it is that you want. Yeah, King of Cups, there's your energy, Pisces, coming through. So I really do get that there is something about communicating in regards to finances with someone, or there's this unexpected finances coming your way, and this is like a lovely blessing for you. Okay, yeah, the World, beautiful. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius coming through. There's a completion of a major cycle. So if you have been struggling with your finances, there's going to be some sort of triumph, some sort of success. Yeah, the Empress. Taurus, Libra energy now. This is an absolutely wonderful combination. Okay, so obviously when you're looking at this spread, you kind of think a little bit like, oh, doom and gloom, the Tower, the Moon. I mean, goodness me, like this person's all wrapped up here in these ropes, whatever. But look at what actually is coming through for you with the Wheel of Fortune as things are kind of taking place for you. Okay, yeah, with the Four of Swords and the Lovers. So I feel like you're about to be stepping into a position and place of feeling a lot more comfortable. Yeah, look at this, the Death card. This is sudden upheaval, right? But like this kind of Tower energy, but the sudden upheaval isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. There's this kind of major breakthrough happening, right? You've been wondering when and where and how and whatever, like asking all of these questions as to how these certain things are going to be unfolding for you, but it's just a sense of having trust and faith that everything's going to work out, as I say that with the Ten of Cups coming through at the bottom of the deck. So I'm hearing you needn't really worry, right? You needn't worry, especially about your career, your finances. I mean, things may even eventually feel a lot easier in your home environment, right? Or anything to do with your family coming through. Some of you, I don't know why I got that, but some of you may be making an announcement, or someone is making an announcement to do with pregnancy, right? Like a sudden pregnancy. And so therefore it's like, well, need to be able to have the money to be able to fund of having of this child, right? Or children. Okay. Or potentially there may be a surprise engagement, I'm hearing, because I did just briefly see the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck as well. Somebody may be trying to get the funds to come through and get a ring. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody is organizing their finances to be able to solidify of a connection or a commitment with you. And this is going to be a very pleasant surprise. I'm hearing you weren't expecting that. You weren't expecting this. Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles again coming through. So somebody may be communicating with you and been like, actually, I see you as someone that I could settle down with, that I could have a family or start a family with. I really want to invest in this connection. I would like you to move in with me. I would like to kind of really work on this here. With the Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person knows on some level, right, that you may have been putting a lot more effort into this connection, especially if you're at a separation from this person, right? They know and feel you've been kind of doing of your thing towards getting this connection, to have of this momentum, to be able to move forward. But they're seeing that, you know, maybe you're up more in your head, or you're confused because they haven't necessarily come through in the same way that you have. And it's like there's been time that's gone by and you may have felt like, oh, well, this person is most likely not interested. But actually they're very, very interested. But they don't, I'm hearing, want to kind of like scare you off with how interested they are. But actually their energy is showcasing that they do indeed want much more with you, right? But they've just not been able to kind of figure out how to communicate this all to you, if you get what I mean, right? If some of you have like a family business, okay, this is a specific message. If somebody has like a family business, or they're trying to create a legacy, an empire, as it were, to be able to have of a family business and to be able to pass it down. Somebody has been wondering as to whether it's going to be taken good care of, like it's going to be in good hands, if it's going to be passed down, you know, to their children, etc. I feel like this is going to go down very well for the most part. I mean, there may be some sort of big changes to do with this, but for the most part, it's going to be in good hands, right? Okay, yeah, with the Page of Wands. So this can be somebody that, a child, right? Children. So somebody may have been stressing out about that. Yeah, there'll be victory and success in regards to this. If someone had that specifically in their mind that they were wondering about. Okay, but there is good news to come through in regards to your career. Somebody is absolutely wanting to communicate with you and explore your ideas. And I'm hearing like give you the recognition that you deserve. Give you the recognition and the appreciation that you deserve. Because there may have been some time where you felt like you were being a little bit overlooked, right? You know, but I feel like somebody is finally seeing what it is that you kind of, I'm hearing, bring to the table. Yeah, there you are with the Queen of Cups as I go to shuffle the cards again. So somebody is realizing what it is that you actually bring to the table. You see how this person is like analyzing, looking at this cup. So yeah, that totally resonates there, right? What else can we get here? Please and thank you. The Magician, beautiful. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio with the Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. So there is a lot of success, kind of breeding on success to do with a career or to do with a business, something launching here. There could be multiple kind of products that are added to potentially a website, or there is a further reach to a wider audience, maybe something international here with the connections. Like I'm getting certain goods, right, being available in different countries, okay? I'm also picking up on digital products as well. Like, so I can see somebody like downloading a PDF, or like creating like a workbook, or somebody, yeah, I'm getting like a digital ebook or a product that can be created. Like somebody is coming up with an original idea, or they have their original, like they have a unique kind of spin on something, and this is going to do very well. There could be an important conversation about marketing of a product. I feel like somebody here has a lot of wherewithal with in regards to what they have for their business, because they've had to dabble in doing of a lot of different types of things to get to where they are now. So they've learned a lot along the way. There's a lot of absorbing information, like your mind's like a sponge. Like there's a sense of excitement about, you know, trying different things or learning new things. But you may be, if you are self-employed, it's like you can't do of everything on your own. So there could be an important discussion with someone who wants to kind of help you see things from another vantage point, okay? So therefore you're able to kind of produce more, or like you still can efficiently, effectively get the work that it is that you're wanting to get done, or deliver the services or the products that you're wanting to, but there's a sense of scaling up on something, like scaling up a business or scaling up so that there can be more product available, or I'm hearing all hands on deck. So there could be about like a bit of teamwork going on here, or you're maybe interviewing potentially people, like members of a team who can help assist you. And if they're not necessarily in a physical location with you, like I'm getting people packaging up boxes, and I'm seeing specifically a garage, right? In the garage, like packaging, or like loads of boxes in somebody's bedroom or what have you. Like somebody has been really wanting to get like a warehouse or a particular space. Somebody may be hiring like an assistant or something admin related as well. Like there's definitely an interview process here, like seeing whether someone's going to be a right fit for like to be in close proximity with them, working alongside together. Like there's no clashing of personalities here. Yeah, absolutely, with the King of Swords, as I go to say that, you know, this is somebody who's got a lot of questions. Like this could be someone who is actually interviewing of someone, right? This could be you, and seeing if they're a right fit with the Lovers, Gemini energy. And you know, something more platonic here, and there could be a really good partnership or business collaboration, what have you. Yeah, and legal contracts being drawn up. What else? Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Ten of Cups. I mean, this is so gorgeous. Look at the contrast that we have from this dark and dingy energy to this really beautiful Ten of Cups. 10-10. So it's like everything kind of switches up for you in the most amazing way. And things are going to be feeling, you know, all good, right? Yeah. There's a blessing coming through for you here with the Lovers. And I'm hearing many, actually. Yeah, many, as I say that with the Seven of Cups. I mean, this is like a whole smorgasbord of cups of blessings that are coming through. And you're not going to be necessarily sure which one to be able to pick, because, or how do you prioritize of certain things? Or there's so much now that's going to be on your plate because you've been asking for these changes and for these blessings, whereby you actually may need to feel on some level that you're hiring additional assistants, and that you end up paying people for a particular job, and you're interviewing people, and it's like, wow, gosh. So now I don't have to kind of do of everything myself. I can delegate, you know, I can work hard and continue on with my business or whatever it is that I'm doing. But then at the same time, I don't have to prove of anything to anyone, and I'm now in a better position financially, or I have of certain resources, or I have this kind of little nest egg of savings that I'm able to invest in some sort of way to kind of put into the business, or put into a passion project, or put into something so that it can grow, right? And you can take more of a back seat and actually enjoy a little bit more of your life, or spending quality time with family or loved ones, friends, however it goes, right? Or maybe be able to then focus on a love relationship if you've not really been able to have of a love connection for a long time. Okay, I'm getting love time. So yeah, there may be someone who definitely wants to spend some loving quality time with you here, guys. I'm trying not to, but I am getting that, right? This is really, really, I'm hearing remarkable, okay? I feel like you've been over it here with the Four of Cups. You've been a little bit bored, wondering when all these things are coming through for you, if they ever are, but they are with the Page of Cups. I'm hearing it's just a sense of trusting of the process. It's like when you least expect it, that's when it all shows up with the Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. And what's this coming through the sky? An Ace of Cups. Through the sky, Ace of Cups. I love the synchronicity. Absolutely beautiful. And this is not just love. This is a whole host of things. This is brand new beginnings, brand new energy, brand new everything, which is going to make you, look at that, Queen of Cups, feel amazing. Absolutely amazing. Again, as I break up the deck, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. And the Queen is holding of an ace. Amazing. Love it, love it, love it. There is peace and stability coming through for you, balance and harmony with the Four of Wands. So 444 may be significant as well. Final messages, please, for Pisces. Final messages. Final messages. Six of Wands. Yeah, everything's just going to be working out. It'll eventually sort itself out, for sure. Yeah, with the Two of Cups. Especially in a love connection, if you've been feeling overly concerned about whether something is going to be able to work out or not, right? I feel like there are two people here, especially if you are distant from each other, like wanting to put these things into place, like you're wanting to work on things. Yeah, with the Ace of Wands, absolutely. There's a lot of attraction and passion here, desire, motivation to kickstart or reunite or rekindle or have of something more with each other, and they're coming through with the Knight of Cups, or you're going towards someone. There's your energy again, guys, with the Knight of Cups. So if there have been worries about love, like, you haven't really got to worry about that, okay? Like, whatever is, it can be fixed, okay, with the Four of Wands. If there have been a few blips in the road, a few bumps in the road, they're only temporary, right? But like I said earlier, there is a sense of recognition coming through for you in your career specifically. And this is going to really give you that kind of boost that you've been wanting and make you feel a lot freer here with the Fool, Aries energy. I'm just hearing like, well, why was I worrying so much? Why was I worrying so much? Why was I in my head and in my feelings so much? Everything's going to be okay. Everything is kind of working out for me. You know, I've been experiencing delays, but I'm not denied, right? This is, you know, being around people that you love and celebrating you and your success, your wishes coming true with the wish fulfillment card of the Nine of Cups. And you're transitioning into a whole new cycle in your life. There's the Page of Cups. And, you know, when these things come through for you, don't self-sabotage them, okay? With that Seven of Swords, and be up in your head about whether all of this coming through for you is real or not. It's real. You're deserving of these things, okay? Yeah, with the Two of Cups, it's real. These are going to be very genuine with what's coming through for you, and is going to make you very happy with the Sun, Leo energy. And I feel like that's a really lovely place to just end the reading right now. So just know that, yes, there may be a few blips or a few things that are coming up to the surface, but overall, there is a lot of advancement, improvement, clarity coming through, balance, harmony, peace, some sort of success, or acquiring of success or resources, but there's a whole host of things going on. So, as I said earlier, this is a general reading. Please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But I hope that there were some messages, or a few messages, if not the whole reading potentially, that may have resonated for you. We have strong Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pretty much most of the signs. Obviously we had Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces come through quite a bit as well. But I'm picking up on 999, 1010, 1111, 111, 666, 333, 222, 444 as well. But your ships are coming in. Don't doubt it. Things are changing. But that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope you've enjoyed this as clearly as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below. For the channel, and the other option is super thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it, and I love reading the comments. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other zodiac signs so you can receive more timeless messages to do with the current energy check-in next 7-day reads. But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye guys.